In this video, guys, we're going to talk about trading addiction dangers. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. So dialing the pace of the videos down a little bit, but I wanted just to do this one because I think it's important. And the usual thing is I've got disclaimers here. I'm not giving any advice, just my observations. And if you find yourself in this category of being addicted to anything, trading or anything, you probably need to seek some sort of professional help. So what has this got to do with trading? Well, years and years ago, when I kind of first started out, my first few years of trading, I went into one of these trading rooms. In a trading room, which is a virtual one where you'd log in and you'd see the guy's screen and he would sort of tell you trades he was doing. And it was pretty useful for me at the time because I was quite interested to see what someone else was doing. You can interact with other traders. I did it for a couple of months and then kind of went on my own path, as many people do with these services, the signals, trading rooms, that kind of stuff. It's a useful tool for a bit and then you move on. But the thing I found was that people in there were just demanding trades. I want trades, want more trades, want more trades, want more trades. And the guy, he seemed to be an okay trader. He was doing a reasonable job, but he kind of had to entertain people with trades. And I was thinking there, observing this, thinking these guys are like crack addicts. They want the next buzz of the trade. They want the next hit of the trade. And you've got to be careful of that in trading. As you're taking the trade, if you've had a rush of kind of enjoyment, excitement from doing that, you need to be careful you're not letting that make your decision for the next trade, and you're not taking the trade just for the buzz of taking the trade, like a lot of these guys in this room were. They just wanted to trade. I actually don't think they cared if they won or lost. They prefer to win, but they were literally like using it like a slot machine. So they were just gambling away, pressing the button, pulling the lever, whatever it was, to get that hit of dopamine or whatever chemical in the body is released for that uncertainty and that risk and that joy they get when they had a little winner. And so, they're never going to be good traders because they're in it for a completely different reason. And you've got to be very cautious of this, especially if you're a day trader. You've got to say, hey, listen, am I doing this because I enjoy the aspect of trading? Yes, we all enjoy trading, but do we enjoy the markets and the analysis and the focus and the whole financial system in the market sense more than trading? If we do, then we're on the right track. If we enjoy the physical act of, loading the ticket, putting in the size, placing the trade, holding the trade, getting excited, exiting the trade, then we're in the wrong. We're going to struggle to make a career out of it because we're crossing that line into the addiction / gambling. I know gambling, we've talked about this before, are we gambling or we're not, but the point from a perspective of someone who's putting money on a slot machine or something and just trading for, or just doing something for the pleasure of doing it and for the hope of a win, as opposed to actually strategically, carefully, cautiously investing money, whether that is individual trades or whatever it may be. So signs that you might be doing this are, you may well find that you're sitting there all day long when nothing's happening. You're glued to the screen for no real reason. Now, I've been glued to the screen, guys, and not because I've been addicted to trading, but because I thought there would be an opportunity there. But you've got to be careful you're not doing it and falling into that addiction line. There's obviously going to be a line there where, hey, at some point, if you cross over it, you need to question, am I doing this because I enjoy trading too much? I enjoy the process of trading. Am I doing it to become a better trader? And it's not mentioned enough because many people are losing traders and they feel they've got a problem. They feel that they've got a strategy problem and this and that and the other. But in reality, they're just addicted to, they've got addictive personality, as they would do with kind of drink or drugs or any other things out there. This is just an outlet for them. And, the only thing with that is to deal with it as you would do with any other addiction. Say, hey, you're trading and it's considered a kind of good, stand-up thing to be doing. Oh yes, I'm a trader. But if you said, hey, I'm betting on horses, or I'm gambling down at the pub on the fruit machine, there's different connotations with that. So very often we find people who are gamblers and get addicted to gambling come into trading and just gamble away their money, and just for the joy and the thrill of the big win or trying to do this. And the difference is, of course, with trading, guys, is that you can have as much money as you want on the line. So unfortunately, we do get people who come in with significant amount of money they've made from savings or whatever, blowing it all because the market has really got unlimited size that it can throw at it, and then going, as opposed to blowing maybe a couple of £1,000s down at the horse track, and then thinking, whoa, I've been caught out here, I'm addicted to this, let me step back, or whatever it may be. You get the point. So trading addiction, this may not apply to you, but if you know somebody who perhaps overtrades, is always wanting to trade, always is thinking of the next trade in the process as opposed to actually holding the trade. And another kind of sign is that, you know, they may be in a trade and they want to cut it quick. Let's not get confused with kind of the trading problem we have of holding winners. They want to cut it quick because they want to do another trade. They want to recycle that feeling. They don't want to just hold the trade. That's boring, right? If you're addicted to the process of trading, you want to be in and out, in and out, in and out, and doing that with no kind of regard for risk. And if they've got, that's another warning sign as well. Won't bother writing it down. We'll just say it here. No regard for risk. They're fluctuating in size. They're going, you know, £5 a point, £50 a point, £100 a point, £1 a point. There's no strategy, there's no plan. They're trading on a whim with both strategy and position size. They like the enjoyment of trading too much, the process of trading, the highs and lows, the buzz they get from it. And they actually do the opposite thing to what we do as kind of professionals or aspiring professionals. Is position size we will push up to the point where if we feel that urge and the excitement or the concern with it, we back off the position size. We don't want to get to that because it's changing where the decision-making process is coming from the back to the front of the brain. And so when we increase our position size, we don't want to get into that gambler's, you know, kind of fight or flight mentality of, oh, I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. Whereas they will want to get into that because that's what they enjoy and that's the buzz they get. So if you know someone like that, just say to them, hey, you know what, you go with trading, and try and help them out and just try and guide them and just see whether they're on the right track. And if that's you and you think you're trading just for the addiction and enjoyment of trading as opposed to kind of doing it properly, so to speak, maybe a little bit of caution there that it doesn't get too much of a problem for you. And if it is a problem, you know, go and seek some proper help, guys. All right, good trading. Take care. Keep your risk management. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.